stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Auburn Tigers, taking on last season's national champions, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. QB in the clear now. He's in the clear at the 10. Touchdown, Auburn, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. The touch strategy here. He'll hand it off. Oh, he breaks free, still going. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give him credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense will play coverage or blitz. Dropping back. It's Baker. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a 1st down.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
And the Ducks will line up on 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's the running back in the flat. Breaks an open space. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up under the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Ducks looking to keep this drive moving. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes the catch. It's Robinson. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Ducks are going to cash in here in the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. The last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. He's got room to run. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Receiver in motion now. Back to pass. It's Holstein. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. Past the 45. He breaks loose at the 40. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
It's a deep shot to the right. He's got it right near the end zone.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a first and goal. Very efficient so far. That's a design quarterback keeper. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid game.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. To throw, it's Baker. Moves out of the pocket. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. On the move now. Deep throw across his body to the left. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Ducks. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk is beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. Here's the handoff. No way to run up the middle. So the running play stopped on 1st down. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6.
In an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked. Needs a completion here on 4th down. That's caught. It's Thompson. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. So at the end of 1, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We've got a good one in our hands, but to what you hope for in a playoff game as we begin the 2nd period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. An inside deals now from the shotgun. Has the 1st down and more. Now here he goes. Crosses the 10. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackle at the 13. Now great field position to start the drive. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Would have been a my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns on their last possessions. Tackle made at the 24 as they begin to put a drive together. And the Ducks come up to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job here by this back picking up the 1st down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs, and they're still trying to live up to that to this day.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He escapes the pocket. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Gotta have your pass protection in order in this play. Back to pass. It's Baker. Hot over the middle. It's Moore. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And the Ducks will try to keep this drive moving. And now the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Tries to get it to the running back. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. Let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass, so instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
They're going to run it. Breaks free. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
The Ducks lining up here on 1st and 10. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Back to throw. It's Baker. Quick throw. Misses his mark there. Incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Grab behind the line. It's Moore. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is, you leave yourself...
Touchdown, Oregon! They finish off the scoring drive. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, it's not always the big, tall receiver that gives these defenses headaches on slant routes. Sometimes it can be that undersized guy from the slot that's very tough to get your hands on.
As the first down is still going. And that'll pick up a first down out of the 37.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action.
He'll take a deep shot here. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half. 2nd down after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 here. 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 2nd
throw. It's Holstein bringing pressure. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just throw it away. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
A new set of downs after that completion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Auburn now operating in the red zone. Now in the red zone, it's Holstein. Looking for his big tight end. Caught near the goal line. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to scramble. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incomplete.
And he's in. Touchdown, Tigers. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. They get it down, but the game moves the ball up to the 36. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Perry. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Looking to throw. It's Baker. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, and he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar.
And here comes a deep shot. And he makes the grab inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He bought some time, now lets it go. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. Escapes the pocket. The senior calls his own number. Picks up the first down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Dropping back, it's Holstein. On the move now. He gets loose. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the 2nd and 3rd option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead he gets that first down.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
And the same runner's got it again. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short in the 7th play of the drive. Can he get there on the ground? The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. On the ground, it's Henderson. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his 2nd catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Caught by the receiver. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. The offense threatening now 1st and goal. And the player is down injured after that last play. Let's take a timeout while they check him out. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Let's see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Touchdown, Auburn. And that will give them the lead now. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
The extra point is good. Back in front of this shootout, 35-28. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking downfield. It's Baker. He's running out of time here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch it? And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Oregon.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers and vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And now the try here for the extra point. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Shotgun handoff here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. After the first down loss, it's second and long from the 22. He escapes the pocket. Fires it on the move. Wide open downfield. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So 2nd and 10 here as they try to stay out of 3rd and long here in this tie game in the third quarter. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Henderson. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that 3rd down catch. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Check out this decision. They're going to go for it on 4th and very long. Dropping back. It's Holstein. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
This has been a tremendous fight through 3 quarters. This playoff game deadlocked heading to the final period. Let's check out the game summary so far. Headed to the final quarter of this playoff game, who's going to step up and make a difference here in this pursuit of a national championship? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And they pick up the first on the ground. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Ducks. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
DHC is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty. Went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Holstein. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Now it's 2nd down here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Finds his man. It's Davidson. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position at 1st down. Auburn getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that previous play. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. All right, serious drama here. This semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? Cut quickly. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the offense has done a nice job of moving themselves down in this area to give themselves a chance. But, man, the quarterback's got to continue to make good decisions and not put the ball in harm's way.
3rd down play here out of the shotgun. The pass is intercepted. Follows the pick with a nice return before Feiner being brought down.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
First play of the drive now. We'll start from the 32. Grinding away on the ground.
I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? Here comes a handoff. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. And a timeout taken by the defense with 30 seconds remaining.
Well, this guy's been a lot of fun to watch today, showing a lot of ability to get outside with speed, some toughness between the tackles. Now he's well over 100 yards, and a big part of the reason this team's going to advance to the next round.